Hello, I am here today to talk to you about a very important foundation that has been helping our community one step at a time, the Goody Two Shoes Foundation. This foundation was originally created here in Las Vegas, and it has been focused to serve children in need. It is very community orientated, and it has been exponentially growing over the last 2 decades. So how this amazing foundation came about? Well, allow me to present to you the founders, Mr. Tony and Nikki Verdi. Mr. Tony Verdi was a player for the San Diego Chargers from mid-90s to late 90s. There, he had the amazing opportunity because of his team to be part of these events that they organized to help the community and give back. One of the events that he loved specifically was the one that they would go and give shoes to the kids. He said that this was such a great experience that this is what inspired to take this journey. So when he retired and he came to live in Las Vegas with his wife, Miss Nikki, they made an organized an event, but they call it the first shoe giveaway, and it was back in 2003. This was the beginning of the journey. So they took inspirations from the events that he was part of in San Diego and brought it here to Las Vegas. The first event that they had back in 2003 was so successful and so well received by the community. And of course, they loved so much helping the kids and seeing them happy that they kept going. So finally, in 2007, it became an official nonprofit foundation, the Goody Two Shoes Foundation. And ever since then, they've been helping our community and our kids. It has been since 2003, approximately 150,000 pairs of shoes that they have provided kids from Southern Nevada here in Las Vegas. This is according to Las Vegas Review Journal, where they had an interview with the founders. And there, Miss Nikki said that Mr. Tony Verdi didn't grow up in a lavish household. Instead, he himself encountered poverty. So now that they're helping the kids, he sees himself in those kids. Miss Nikki Verdi has been helping organizing this community and has been such a gracious wife and host every single time. She does the most. And you can see this interview from the Las Vegas Review Journal where they go more in depth on how they do it. The Goody Two Shoes Foundation is not just giving away, going to the schools and giving the shoes in a box and just passing them around. No, this is what makes this foundation so special because the volunteers that go, they are specifically focused in making the kids respected and give the stuff with dignity. They make them feel special, seen, and heard. They have conversations with them. They ask them about what type of styles they like, what colors, and then they go inside the truck that they have that is accommodated as if it was a store, and then they choose the shoes together. They go above and beyond to make them feel that the shoes are specially for them. They measure the foot of the kids right there and then they take them to the shoes that they will like, that they can have. So it's not just passing around the box. If you are lucky enough to volunteer as this lady from Phi Kappa Phi from UNLV, and you can see the photos and her story and UNLV.com, she said that she had an amazing shopping experience with each student. And this is one of the things that makes it special, like I said, because the volunteers are there to get the kids in a mindset that they're important. And this is not just charity for them. This is something to make them happy, that they deserve it, that they're loved. Some of the volunteers have been activists or celebrities or musicians such as BMX rider Ricardo Luna, musician John Payne, and our very own Las Vegas rider. You can see the photos of the events that they have done, lasvegasriders.com. And in YouTube, you can also see the videos of how they organize and do all this. Now, this foundation, I picked this one because it has a special place in my heart. My son was diagnosed with autism of a very early age, around 1.5, and he does have some difficulties interacting with other people, and not just behavior, just socially as well. So when his kindergarten teacher told me that this event was going to happen, I didn't think he was going to be able to be part of this event because of his special needs. But to my surprise, the foundation and the volunteers on that day, when they showed up, they were so patient with my son. They were so inclusive and respectful. They didn't just rush him and they didn't push him aside just because of his limitations. And I am talking about my own experience with my son, but this has happened with other kids as well. I have seen her firsthand. The volunteers are genuinely concerned and are there to make the kids welcome. They are not just pushing the special needs kids aside. Of course, this is not the case for every single kid, but I'm talking from my experience with my son. It was such a heartwarming experience for me as a mother to see that this foundation cared also for my kid. And this is my son wearing the shoes that he got back then. He was a little difficult, but they made it work. So I'm eternally grateful for the foundation for making this happen, which is why for me it's so important to keep this foundation going and help them. If you don't have the money to make a contribution, please volunteer. They are always needing volunteers to go to these events because they go about 2 to 4 times every month. They do events to school. They mostly focus in schools of CCSD. You can see it in their website, goodie2shoes.org. And they have a site that you can go fill out and volunteer. This is an experience that's going to give you a first the experience to deal with other people that maybe have less, but also it's just going to make you feel good about yourself helping someone that needs it. So please go and volunteer. Thank you for watching.